This is a real hot tub for a price tag of less than $500. It comes to us from a company that is so well represented and has earned the distinction of making inflatable hot tubs that are serious pieces of equipment. This isn't designed as a temporary piece. I'm going to use it for the weekend. No, this can be set up and used all year long. Even if you live in a cooler climate, it's got special technology built into it. So if you've always wanted a hot tub, but have thought to yourself, they're so expensive, they can be thousands of dollars. Well, in fact, they are. Here's an opportunity to get real hot tub experience. So let me start off by saying this. This is their 2 to 4 person tub. It's going to hold about 177 gallons. It has a built-in heater, a built-in pump. In fact, the pump will inflate the hot tub for you. So you're not going to exhaust yourself trying to do that. This will heat the water up to 104 degrees. Personal opinion, I love my hot tub at exactly 100, okay? And it's going to give you that full experience. Now, I will tell you this, I don't have a lot of them, okay? There are 700 of these that were available to us. Already, I can save you $45 and change because that's what it would cost to ship it. That's been covered. You have free shipping and handling. Now, I'm going to sit down because I want you to see how high up this water will come. You have a series of 120 AirJets that are built into it, and they are real jets. So you get that massage, you get that relaxation. The one big splurge that I've had in the last couple years is with my lower back hurting a lot, my wife and I bought a hot tub, and I adore it. The idea of being able to go outside on my back deck and sit and soak. My favorite time of the year, by the way, to be in a hot tub is when it's snowing. When it was 20 degrees outside and I was in a hot tub. This is all the same experience, but now at a much, much affordable price. I want to bring my friend in. Rachel Pavis. She is my crazy lunatic, almost cousin. And she's outside. How are you, my friend? How are you?
I'm freezing, and I can't wait to get into the hot tub.
What is the temperature right now? We're here in Pennsylvania.
50, yeah, it's like 50 degrees out, Dan. I'm freezing.
Well, get in. Hers is filled up. Mine is not.
Yes, so there's the cover. The cover, it goes on top. I'm taking the cover off there, Dan. I'm going to just set that off to the side, and I'm getting in. I'm freezing. Okay. So, like you said, this is brought to us by Bestway. It is absolutely wonderful. That's so much better. This is heated to 100 degrees right now, Dan, exactly where you said you wanted it. I'm going to turn the bubbles on, too, because I feel like maybe I want to relax a little bit. So there you're seeing the controls and the pump, Dan. You can see, I don't know if you can see or not, but it does say that it's 100 degrees. This arm is adjustable. It moves up and down. There's cup holders back there, spot to put your cell phone or e-reader if you'd like. There's also a locking mechanism. It auto locks after a few minutes, which is a really nice feature. If you have little hands, you don't have to worry about them pressing the buttons. Yep. In addition to that, it has a timer feature. So let's say you decide you don't want to keep it running and heat it all afternoon or all week, but you're going to get in Friday night. You can set a timer. Then this is your heating element. You press that when you want to heat it. Here's your bubbles. That is going to give you that jet, which I just touched it. It's very sensitive. There you can see this is your filters. That'll clean your filters. And then you're up and down for your temperature, but also up and down for setting the timer feature. So, oh my goodness. So this has DuraPlus too. So that means that the walls are made of a really durable, ultra strong material. And that makes it so that you can sit on the outside of the hot tub too, Dan, like I'm doing.
Rachel, sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I'll keep talking, Dan. You go ahead. So you can see here, first off, Dan, this has freeze shield technology, and that's really important because you can use this hot tub even when it's super cold outside. And what the freeze shield technology is it's an innovative winterizing technology that activates if the outside temperature drops below 42 degrees. And then it maintains the spa between 42 and 50 degrees so that the water won't freeze and cause any damage to your pump or to your spa. So, I mean, that's just pretty amazing. I had the original value spa that we brought here before they had the pre-shield technology. And so back then you couldn't leave it out year round. Now you can leave it out year round. It's going to maintain the temperature for you, and you can enjoy your spa. I love getting in and soaking in the spa after a long, hard day. You can see the jets. There's 120 jets, and the interior dimensions of the spa are 54 inches, just to give you a sense, or 52 inches to give you a sense of how wide it is. It comfortably fits 2 to 4 adults. I mean, I love the idea of sitting out here with my friends, having them all stick their feet in like I am. Because now that I'm sitting out here like this, I was freezing when we first came to me.
Yep.
Now I totally am feeling nice and warm and comfortable, and I can sit out here like this forever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, it's a real spa experience. This company has revolutionized the way people think of hot tubs. That's $100 savings off what we would normally offer it for, plus the additional $45.22 in shipping and handling that you don't have to pay. So imagine, if you will, this could be set up and you're sitting in it by next weekend. The entire process of getting it from the package to being able to use it, there's a couple factors, but the first thing to tell you is that you're going to inflate this by using this piece of equipment. This is going to be your pump. This is also, crazily enough, indoor and outdoor. So if you don't like the idea of being outside, you could do this in a basement, or you could do it in a garage. But all you need to do is have a regular wall outlet. It does have its own GFI built into it, and it's exceptional engineering. Rachel knows this. A few years ago, my wife and I had an opportunity to travel to Greeley, Colorado. It was for the Australian Shepherd Nationals that my wife was competing in. And we took our motor coach, and what we took with us was a hot tub. I have never been a rock star like I was by having a portable hot tub by the side of the motor coach. I had people that had no idea who we were walking up and going, they really do. They really do have one. This would not have been possible if it weren't for technology that were developed by companies like this. Now, my wife and I now have a little bigger hot tub, and we were joking around, Rachel and I yesterday, this is like the gateway hot tub. Because once you get this, you are going to love it. And then you make the decision if you want to buy the bigger, expensive one that's going to be a few $1,000s. Here's the coolest thing I can tell you. Not only are you saving $100 right away, plus the savings of not having to pay for shipping and handling, if you've got a Q card, Rachel, we've got a 12-month financing program where it's 0 interest rate for a full year. So instead of payments of $100, it's $42 a month for a hot tub. And you can fit 4 adults in here. It's more comfortable with just 2, but you can easily put children in here. And this isn't like, do you remember the hard shell tubs you would buy at Kmart for the Christmas or for the summer months? And if you accidentally brushed your leg across it, you'd bleed to death. Remember those? Yeah, not this. I want them to see this. It is substantial.
Yeah.
This is your plumbing end. Everything is just so beautifully designed. This clip right here is one of the clips that attaches to your inflatable cover so that when you're not using it, you don't lose heat. So imagine, once you get it inflated, which you're gonna do with this pump unit, you're not gonna have to pump it up by foot or, heaven forbid, be blowing on some valve like a kid's beach toy. It inflates in a matter of a few minutes, and then you'll start filling it with your garden hose. Now, if you've got a spigot in your kitchen, or if you've got like a mud room that has threading on it, you can put a garden hose on that There, you might have to buy a little adapter at the hardware store, but that way you can fill it with a garden hose with warm or hot water. You could be in this in a matter of a few hours. When you filled yours up, it took what, about a day or so?
24, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right, Dan. So I have the pump here. I have an extra one that I just wanted to show you how it works. Because you mentioned how simple it is to put this together and to how to set it up. I set this up by myself out of the box. You don't need any additional tools. You don't need to hire a handyman. You don't need to hire an electrician. You don't even need to hire 5 guys to lift it because it's so heavy.
Right.
You're going to get this cord. This comes with it. It attaches down here to the pump here. You just screw that on. And then this valve goes into the hot tub. And that's what then inflates the edges and makes it so that it's inflated. Then you're going to also take that valve and you're going to attach it to the cover because you also want to inflate the cover.
Yep.
But then if you notice how these all line up, Dan, and you were sort of showing that on the side of the hot tub, the way they line up, it's foolproof. You can't mess it up. All of these valves line right up, and then you easily just twist them right on with no tools, and that's how you set up your hot tub. You then fill it with the water, you turn it on, you say what temperature, 100, 104, whatever you want, and then you're ready to go. And it does take, I mean, depending on the outside temperature, it's going to take, if your garden hose is at 52 degrees, it's going to take about 24 hours to heat. Yeah.
But again, this has built into it technology that it can be used during colder weather. So
yes,
is there a minimum temperature for this, Rachel?
You know, in my own experience, Dan, you don't really enjoy a hot tub when it gets below 20 degrees. So I would say that would be about the threshold. I also have filters here too. They give you a spare filter, and you're going to want to take this out. Depending on how frequently you're using your hot tub, you're going to want to just take this out and rinse it in the sink, you know, once a week, twice a week, depending how frequently you're on there. And this just goes right into the inside of your spa. I also recommend that you pick up some chlorine or some bromine at your pool supply store, and maybe a testing kit to figure out how much, how the water.
I don't mind putting a plug in for them, Rachel. Yeah, any hot tub store or pool supply store, but we got all of ours at Walmart for our hot tub. And it's super easy to do. It is so easy to do and so simple. There's nothing
I'm getting back
like,
in, Dan. I'm freezing.
Go for it. Get yourself warm. There's nothing like coming home at the end of a day and being able to sit in that soaking hot water and then have 120 jets on you. You get the true spa massage experience. Now, the company that this comes to us from is Bestway, and they are the leaders in portable spas. But portable doesn't mean that you can't use it every single day, because it's built and designed to be used on a regular basis. So a regular hot tub starts with a price tag with a comma in it. We're at under $500. Rachel, I think that's phenomenal.
I couldn't agree more. You're seeing the controls here, Dan. That auto lock feature had kicked in. I'm just going to turn off the bubbles for a second so that you can see. You know, it is so comfortable to sit in, to be in. The water is super warm, but it's really easy also to control. When I'm ready to turn on the bubbles, all I need to do, Dan, is I press the button for the bubbles.
Yeah, crank it up. I want them to see just how much bubble action you get with 120 jets.
Oh, right. It's so much. It's so soothing. It's incredible. And I love being outside. So to be able to be outside like this right now, when it's 50 degrees and breezy, as you can see, my hair is blowing all over the place, but it's so comfortable. And I literally just want to sink down in, because it's so fabulous. It's so soothing and comfortable and relaxing, and a great way to be in your home, but to be able to unwind. I talk about this a lot. Jeremy, my husband, and I come out here in the evening. We love to sit in the hot tub. Maybe I'll bring a glass of wine, and we sit and we watch the stars.
Yes.
Because that's just so soothing. I love it.
You and I are Rachel and I have been trouble buddies for a long time. Her and I love picking on each other. She's like the little sister that my mom would never let me have. Okay? Our lives are so similar. I know her husband. She knows my wife. The idea that you can put the entire day behind you by sitting and soaking for even 10 to 15 minutes. And I don't know about you, but I sleep way better after sitting and soaking in a hot tub in the evening hours.
Definitely. It's just wonderful, and Dan, the fact that comes to you in a box that then you can assemble it by yourself. No tools needed. You're in it in 24